The day that I dove into a sandbar and instantly went numb, I knew that my life was never going to be the same again. It was during the summer of 1995. I had graduated high school, and it was my senior summer. I wanted to have some fun, and it was kind of coming to an end. So we went to a beach I'd never been to before. And this wave was forming. I ran out and I put my hands forward to duck dive under it, but I didn't see where the ocean floor was. And my head went burst into it. And that's when it kind of hit me like I was in trouble. I didn't really know what was happening. I thought I was in a dream. I was in the ICU for about 10 days, and it was during that time they told me like what had happened. That was like the start of what I was gonna endure. Like I had to make a choice. It's hard to talk about. I had to figure out a way to do everything all over again. And if I wanted to move on and achieve all the things that I wanted to do prior to my injury. I just made a decision. I was like, all right, I'm gonna be independent. I don't want help from anybody. I'll figure it out. And I want to go back to school. Like I want to have my life again. I met Patricia at accounting school. While I was there, we just became really good friends and realized that we had a lot of the same goals and just made plans like we wanted to get married and have a family. When you have children, now you're having to be okay with someone possibly raising your children or doing things with them that you can't. That's been hard for me. The journey that I've been on thus far with being disabled has definitely prepared me for the path that I'm on right now. I had formed this company, Abilitease, back in 2013. The idea of Abilitease was to create adaptive solutions for individuals with mobility challenges, different physical limitations. Also to be an advocacy platform for spinal cord injury, but mostly all disabilities. I know a lot of people have had questions or struggle with getting their legs into bed. I had gotten a 3D printer. I started making little things and learning CAD. You know, I could post a video about something and then people were starting to respond. And now there are people from all over the world wanting these products that I'm making. Like, I've been disabled for over 20 years and I know how underserved this community is. Transportation, especially assisted transportation, is a huge problem. We need to create opportunities to get people out and be independent. I had an opportunity to work on a project with Hyundai, and they had retrofitted their Palisade. What I was able to do is come in and be a voice and also be that bridge to bringing it to the community. So we took these vehicles and we tested them out and we had people try them, and it was a good response. With the Palisade, you could roll right up into the car and you could be next to the captain's chairs. And that felt really good. It felt like I was part of the social experience of going somewhere, and I didn't feel like I was strapped like cargo in the back of the vehicle. For Hyundai to retrofit them themselves, that's unheard of. For someone newly injured that had a spinal cord injury, I would tell them to give it time. I think it's important to just be comfortable with your disability. You know, there's a huge opportunity in front of you. You just need to go out, be independent, and enjoy life.